Hi, Kendra here from the LaGrange Public Library, and this week I have been making pop top tab flowers. And I love a project that whenever I can use things like from my recycle bin or repurpose things around the house. And so to make these flowers, which I think are just awesome, you need 6 pop top tabs off like a soda can. So I have my 6 pop top tabs. And if you take a look at the pop top tabs, you can see one side is kind of an oval shape and the other side is more of a D. And we're going to overlap in the same direction every time. So take your one tab, take another tab, and you're going to overlap an oval with a D. Just like that. So then I have my 1, 2, 3 holes. The overlapping hole is in the middle. And I'm going to take a piece of yarn. This is maybe 18 inches long, 2 feet will be perfect. And I'm going to tape it up to the top of my workstation just so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, tape it in place. And I'm going to take that yarn and I'm going to go up through the back side on the back end through that middle hole where the 2 overlap. Okay, so send it through, pull it tight and leave, I don't know, maybe 3 inches attached to your paper, to your workstation. You can pull it tight. And then we're going to loop it a second time through the back side up to the front. So there's 1, and here comes 2 through that same overlapping hole. And if your yarn gets a little frayed or needs a little help going through, you can always take a piece of Scotch tape and wrap it around the end, and that'll make it a little bit easier to pull it through. All right, so there's my first loop. 1, 2. Okay. Then we're gonna take another pop top tab. And I'm gonna add it in the same direction. So I'm gonna add it on top because that's what I did my first one, and I'm gonna overlap the D with the oval. Okay, so there I've got it all lined up. And I'm again going to go through the middle hole where there's that overlap through the next hole. So up once, pull it through, turn it around, and then we're gonna go, I guess not turn it around, pull it tight. And then take your yarn again up through the back side and pull it through. So you're starting to make a little chain, right? And you're gonna do that for all 6 pop top tabs. And when you finish, it'll look something like this. There's my 6, all ready to go. So then to make up our flower, we're gonna close up our circle with the yarn in the middle, okay? And you're gonna follow that same overlapping pattern. Okay, so you've got it overlapped. Take your yarn, and this I think is the trickiest part. You're gonna push that yarn through the middle of your flower and bring it up through the back of that overlapping hole. Come on through. Come on. And one more time to get it tight. Okay. And then you're going to end up with your 2 tails in the back, your 2 strings in the back. There's the front of your flower. And there's the back side with the 2 loose strings. And you're gonna just tie a square knot to keep everything in place. So 1, 2. And then with a pair of scissors, you can neaten up those ends, make it nice and tight. But there is your pop top tab flower. And, you know, I think this would be so fun. You could put another piece of yarn and put them on a necklace. You could go out into your yard and find a couple little pieces of twigs or sticks, and maybe with some hot glue, you could attach them to the backside and then stick them in a vase, and you'd have your own vase of flowers. You could even like chain them together and make a little flower chain if you had a whole bunch of pop top tabs. I don't know. Let me know what you do. Have a grown-up take a photo, add a comment or a link below. I would love to see what you have created with your pop top tab flowers. See you soon.